I'm Scott.
And I'm Bill.
And this is
We're Not Critics! This week we're kicking off a new monthly segment where we're going to take all the number one songs from March from each of the past 10 years. And we'll do this every month. And we're going to take all those songs and rank the top 10 number ones from this month of the past 10 years. If you follow. If you don't, it'll make sense as we start to do it.
And over the past 10 years, how many number ones have been in the month of March?
There have been 16 individual number ones on the Hot 100 in the month of March, dating back to 2008. So we're going to let Destiny and Fate decide which are the 10 best.
And coming in at number 10 is Kelly Clarkson, Stronger, from her 2012 album, Stronger.
What do you know? In the bucket of fate.
Mixing it up.
Coming in at number 9. Ooh. Katy Perry, Part of Me, from her album Teenage Dream, The Complete Confection, and was also featured in her movie Katy Perry, Part of Me, also from 2012.
And coming in at number 8 on the top 10 number ones of the past 10 years of the month of March.
That is a mouthful.
Holy but
a March mouthful.
At number 8 is Taio Cruz, Break Your Heart, featuring Luda. It was from his album Rockstar, and with 2 R's. That's not the name of it, but he spelled Rockstar with 2 R's. It came out in 2010.
One of the few songs on this list to only be number 1 for a single week. Sometimes, in certain marches throughout the past 10 years, there was one song that was number 1 the entire month. Which is why there's only 16 number 1s total over the last 10 years. At number 7, a classic.
Ooh.
You may remember it from way back in last year. Ed Sheeran, Shape of You, from his 2017 album, Divide, was number 1 for the entire month.
It was The Shape of You, not The Shape of Water.
Ooh.
At number 6, on the top 10 10s of the top 10 of March.
These keep getting more and more complex as we keep doing them.
Is Usher's Love in the Club, or Love in This Club, I should say, from his, I wanted to say 28, but that's not a thing. From his 2008 album, Here I Stand. Usher, Love in This Club.
I'm gonna give it to you now, stop, and I don't care who's watching. That's how he sings it. When he says I'm gonna give it to you, he means herpes.
Oh.
Bars. Alright. We're cracking the top 5. Number 5 on the top 10 number ones of March of the past 10 years. From 2016, Rihanna featuring Drake, Work, from her album Anti. Work. That's a short monosyllabic 4-letter word.
And at number 4 on our list is Flo Rida, Right Round, featuring the uncredited performance from Kesha. It is from Flo Rida's album Roots that dropped in 2009.
This is Kesha's first big foray into mainstream music. And she was not credited on this song, but if you go back and listen to it, you can tell it's Kesha's voice. Incidentally, it was produced by Dr. Luke.
My God, it's Kesha.
At number 3, we're getting right down to it. Lady Gaga, Born This Way, from her 2011 album, Born This Way.
Some people wake up like this, and some people are just born this way. And at number 2, on this top 10 list, whatever it's called, is Drake, God's Plan. It's going to be from his upcoming album, which he says is for Toronto.
All right. The number 1, I hold in my hand the best number 1 of the past 10 years. It's better than all the other number 1s.
All of them.
According to Destiny and Fate.
For the month of March.
For the month of March, right. For this specific month. And that is... Wow. Fun. We Are Young. From their 2012 album, Some Nights.
It's only fitting that a fun song is at number 1 because we all want to have fun when we're listening to music.
When they came to the station in 2012, they talk to me about playing Magic. So yes, they are fun.
And before we get into our honorable mentions and break out the other few singles that were number 1 in the month of March, let's run down the top 10, though. At number 10, we have Stronger, Kelly Clarkson.
And I was going to say this is going to be a fun little mini game,
Right.
remembering the artist. At number 9, Katy Perry, Part of Me.
At number 8, Break Your Heart, Taio, Cruz.
At number 7, Ed Sheeran, Shape of You.
And at number 6, it's Love in This Club by Ursher Baby.
Number 5, Rihanna, Work.
4, Right Round by Flo Rida.
Number 3, Lady Gaga, Born This Way.
And number 2 is God's Plan by Drizzy Drake.
And number 1, Fun, We Are Young. The iconic anthem of youth for the 21st century. People say that they're going to overplay in movies when they make movies about the early 2010s. Like Forever Young from the 80s, remember that?
And the first honorable mention, in no particular order, is the Black Eyed Peas, I'm a Bee, from their 2010 album, The End.
The END, The Energy Never Dies. Honorable mention number 2, Rihanna, Rude Boy, from her 2010 album, Rated R.
And honorable mention number 3, Low by Flo Rida from his album Mail on Sundays, and the Step Up to the Street soundtrack. It dropped in 2008.
Honorable mention number 4, Mark Ronson and Bruno Mars, Uptown Funk, from the 2015 album Uptown Special.
Honorable mention number 5 is Baauer, Harlem Shake. It was a 2013 single that was going to be off an album that never came out, and it also interrupted Thrift Shop's 6-week total run at the top of the chart. So Thrift Shop was number 1 in February, and then March hit and Harlem Shake
Number
took
1
over.
the entire month.
And then in April,
Thrift Shop went back to number 1 for 2 more weeks.
and that's how you get your 6-week run.
Everybody made YouTube videos of the Harlem Shake for a couple weeks, and then it was done. Honorable mention number 6, Pharrell, Happy, from the Despicable Me 2 soundtrack in 2014, and also is featured on his album Girl. And this includes the line, "A room without a roof," which is really just a fence.
Alright, so tell your friends about this. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And we'll be back with another episode before you know it of
We're Not Critics!